Metrics Part 3, Knowing Your Audience. When you are communicating metrics, to be effective, you need to understand your audience and make sure you're representing their needs. 3 things to consider. First off, the level of detail. Within any organization, the metrics that are being designed and used, well, they cover a lot of different levels of detail. We mentioned in the first video the idea of an organization looking at customer engagement. That's a really big strategic goal. And each different department and team may contribute to that goal in a different manner, thus creating a series of smaller metrics that work towards the larger goal. So when you are reporting out and communicating results, do you stick to the overall target? Or do you include minute levels of detail with every individual activity that contributes to that goal? That's the question you need to answer and sort out with your audience. Never make assumptions. Just because somebody is an executive, that doesn't preclude them from wanting to know some of those minute levels of detail. Make sure you find out what it is your audience needs in order to feel that they are receiving the right level of communication. Number 2, what does the communication look like? When we're communicating out metrics, the first thing you might think of is numbers, right? Numeric representation of targets, goals, progress. We also might think of visual representation. Now, data visualization can be extremely intricate and overwhelming. A data visualization could be as simple and effective as the traffic light, red, yellow, green, to let people know how we are doing towards our target. The third option, and don't forget, including a narrative. You can talk about results on stage or in front of a room of people through a narrative. All 3 are forms of storytelling. Remember, when it comes to metrics, just like any other form of communication, you have to think of what story it is that you're trying to tell. Lastly, the level of engagement. Is this something that your audience is passive? They're just going to take in the information. Is this something that they want to interact with? Maybe that's going to be obviously in a digital format, a dashboard or a report that they can engage with themselves and dig a little deeper. But again, even if you're standing in front of a room, are people going to want to follow up and ask questions, as opposed to just listening to what it is you have to say and taking it all in? Regardless, you want to ensure that if your audience needs more information, whether it's in a report or a dashboard or while you're presenting, you have it available or you are able to easily point them to the source where they can get more information themselves. But make note of that. If they're asking, the next time you may want to ensure you incorporate that into your communication. Thank you for this brief foray into metrics. I know it's not the first thing people think of when you think of communication and challenges with communication, but I don't want to overlook it. Now that I've had these 3 videos and some opportunities to speak a little about metrics, we'll return back to more traditional ideas of communication in the next video.